Race 5, the Sporting Bet Moonga Stakes, Group 3. Oh, yes.
Here we go.
The Great Tagus. The Great Tagus.
All right.
Isn't he a wonderful horse, Tagus?
Yeah, he is to you.
He won't be winning here, but he's a wonderful horse.
Yeah, and you got to like him when they get home at 50
Mate,
to 1.
when they win at 50 to 1 for you, you just cheer them for the rest of their lives.
Best bet of the day here for me, King's Rose. I thought she went fantastic first up. I was on her then. She's better over 1,400 and a mile. She gets that here. She's on her home track. She's a genuine Group 1 performer. Horse that got within about 2.5 lengths of More Joyce in the autumn, who was absolutely
She got lapped by Price here this morning.
She got lapped by Price here this morning, but I don't think that's an accurate reading. Look, she's just a class mare, and I think some of these other horses are struggling for her class, and at the $3 mark or thereabouts.
$3. Don't give them false hope. It's $2.80, and it will start if you like it. If we do happen to get this up before 1 o'clock on Saturday, all right, just back it straight away because this will firm. This will start shorter than 280. Yeah,
I think so, without a shadow of a doubt.
All right, tricky race for mine. Look, she's clearly the horse to beat on 100%, but I'm not diving in at 280 about her. Second up. Strike the Stars, an improver, something very small each way. He'll improve again off this run. I saw him the other day, but he can go much better than his first up run. I think Galar at around $8.50, $9. I could entertain him on an each way basis. I thought he was good first up, finishing behind King's Rose in 4th. He should take good benefit from that. He's got a good second up record.
I think he's drawn well for him as well in this race.
Won his only start. He's probably his most impressive win of his career.
Was at
Caulfield.
Yep.
Take that on board. $8.50, $9, more me.
And in that race, mate, sorry to interrupt, but he came wide. Remember he hooked out.
He came wide, which raised another very interesting point. We've raced at Caulfield last Saturday, last Wednesday. Yep. We're now on to the 3rd day. They can start the swoop this day.
Yep.
Right? He's got the barrier to swoop.
Without doubt. Yep.
All right, so respect him and don't be surprised if he blows them out of the water because outside of that, though, I'm not convinced we've seen the best of him the whole way through his career. I think he's got more talent than he's always shown.
Yeah, definitely.
Happy Zero, he's an old timer, but he can stick his head out in a race, and you know, he's still got it as he showed in the Stradbroke last year. Then one more just down the bottom, not for this race, but I reckon he's ticking over really well. This renewed vitality, and this is the 3rd run of the prep that's been wasted because he's been in races he can't win. But when he gets in one that he can, could be a sneaky lightweight hope in the Emirates.
He's around the 16, 17 buff, mate, so he's probably a bit under the odds.
I reckon this horse came back super, and I've been waiting for him to go into the right race, and 3 runs down, and he still hasn't found the right race.
And in that race, Full of Spirit, the mare we were talking about it before.
Oh, yes.
She's got a bit of class about it. I don't know if she'll be winning this, but she's definitely won.
Had no luck in the Blazer Stakes.
Yep.
All right. Race 6, Perry Cut and Caulfield Sprint.
Yep.
1,100 metres. What price, my horse?
How much do you love me around the $3 mark?
Not much.
Not much? What? How much? Did I say not much you love me?
No, you said how much do you love me?
Oh, not much. Oh, right.
I said not much.
I'm running on empty.
I'm not into boys.
No, if you had to see him in his underpants out here the other night, you wouldn't have thought that. Why aren't we playing that on this show?
2 blokes standing in this room 48 hours ago watching X Factor. We can now do Gang Gang style. Hey? How cool are dudes that side? Isn't he unreal?
He's amazing, that
bloke. He is unreal.
If you haven't seen it, jump onto YouTube after you've watched Ticking the Boxes.
Everyone in the world's seen him, mate.
And that performance was just unreal.
That was gold.
My God, he owned that crowd.
Mate, he owned us.
He owned us, yeah, he owned us. He got his clothes off, he was down to underpants, all sorts was happening.
Anyway. Bullshit. Don't tell fibs. What? My daughter could be watching this back at home. Don't go say... All right. I'm tipping how much you love me.
Yep.
Look, high-quality sprinter, on the up. Handicapper hasn't even got close to getting him yet.
Yep.
Only 1.5 over the minimum. Got the barrier to lead on the fence, dictate, go wherever he wants. He's got the speed. You know, if they are swooping, he's got the speed to get away from the fence.
Yeah.
I think he's better than these. As in a sprinter, genuine sprinter. Midsummer News Stradbroke winner, you know, so that's, some will say, well, how can you say that? But I just think as a raw speed, genuine sprinter, I think he's better. He worked really good at Caulfield on Tuesday. He will take a power of beating.
Mate, I agree with you. Got him on top. I'll give you Alto a sneaky hope. Her first up run last prep, she was beaten 2.7 by Sea Siren, and Streamer ran second. They're both Group 1 winners, so she's got some sort of claim in this race.
Race 7, the Coonji. I'm not calling it David Jones Cup.
Yeah, you're doing this before too.
Oh, mate, I've always known there's a bloody Coonji handicap.
Coonji, yeah. No, fair enough. I'm not going to bag it.
Right.
I like it. That's right.
Gay wouldn't watch it, so it doesn't matter.
Gay's not watching it?
Well, she wouldn't watch us, wafflers. Right? So, you know, she's sponsored by David Jones, so it doesn't matter.
And so is, what's her name? The brunette. Not Miranda Kerr, the other one. Not Jennifer Hawkins, the other one. Megan Gale.
Is she?
Megan Gale. She's
You
a
sure?
David Jones girl. Well, she was.
I think Emma Friedman is too.
Well, maybe one of them's watching.
I'm
I doubt
tipping none of them are watching us.
Yep. All right. What are you
Mate,
doing?
we get 5 views and 4 of them are you replaying it to make sure it worked. All right.
All right. Go on. I'm going Malls Creek.
No, can we just quickly touch on
What are you
Prairie
doing?
Star?
All
Racenet story Thursday. Danny O'Brien said he's likely to need this run. He
Okay.
came here basically a bag of bones from what I could gather from what he was saying. He spent the majority of the time putting condition on him.
Yep.
He hasn't given him the work he wanted to have given him by now. He's a class runner, no risk in the world, but listening to the trainer, I'm willing to risk him.
There was a horse called Illo last year who came here and had to put condition on as well, and he put in, I think, 1 or 2 good runs, didn't he?
Oh, fair enough. Light in the night, I can't have him.
No, I can't see him
Third
doing
up,
2000.
2000. He's never gone 2000 in his life, and they're asking him to do it third up here.
I don't
I'll
mind
be
the third
surprised
up.
if he wins.
I don't
No.
mind him because I think he's better on the fresh side, so I don't mind that, but I just
Yeah.
don't think he'll win.
Is he better on the fresh side at 2000?
Well, it remains to be
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Money's already come. I couldn't back him at $3.50 around that price.
seen. I'll go on Malls Creek, mate.
Yep.
I think his form is outstanding for a race like this. He's one of the best each-way bets of the day. Let's read out the horses. He's had 4 starts this prep.
Yeah.
Pinwheel, Danley, Stout-Hearted, Moraine. They've got a lap on this lot. Moraine, Western Symbol, Quinella the last race. He was 2.3 lengths off them. Those two, like I said before, I'd sell half my house to bet on one of them.
I guess the thing you know about this horse compared to those two that we've previously mentioned, Light in the Night and Prairie Star, you know what you're going to get from this horse?
He's just tough
You
on
really,
pace
but what I'm
horse.
saying is you know what you're going to get.
Yeah,
Right, his form is true, whereas the other two,
exactly.
they could replicate it, but then they could go the other way.
Exactly, and he's an each-way bet to nothing based on that.
I don't disagree. The other horse I think's got a really strong chance is Waterford Hill.
Yep.
He hasn't had any luck in his 2 runs as preparation. Sharp improver for mine. Winner at his only go at the track. Probably looking for the ground. He is a winner. He's won 4 from 8.
Yep.
At around $8.
Yeah,
Have something each one in. That way that we've got 2 tips in the race.
perfect.
All right. All right. Race 9. Race 9.
Tristark.
Tristark. Yellow Glen.
Won
Tristark
by some
Stakes.
very good horses.
1400 metres. Who won it last year?
More
Joys.
More Joys
Too
won it
slow.
last year.
Yeah. It was only
She
race
just
one.
got home.
She fell in.
Mm.
She wasn't herself last prep.
No.
Last year in the spring. All right. Glad she got beaten on my classic day, but you put some fat in the quaddie.
That's just awful. That's just awful. I don't like seeing good horses getting beaten.
Oh, I did that day.
All right. Mate, what are we doing here?
Well, I know what are you doing.
We always say class in these types of races, particularly the
Set weight penalties
mares,
races,
particularly
usually
the
at the
fillies
top.
and mares, isn't it?
Usually
Particularly
at the top.
because they're just. But
Well, they're too well in, mate.
you're right. But what I mean, do you say Moshine's the number 1 horse here? Probably the best performed horse.
Oh,
but
I don't know. I think she's pretty close to the mark. Like she
Yeah,
was,
Streamers-
especially recapturing a form last prep, mate. She's a dual Guineas winner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a high quality animal, mate. She
Look,
ran 3rd in a Golden Slipper, or 2nd in a Golden Slipper. She is a high class racer.
She is without doubt, and deserves to be on top. But mate, I couldn't charge into her at around the $4 mark or $3.30 or whatever it is.
Gone off already. She ran 350.
$3.50. When you got horses of the calibre of Streamer, Red Tracer, and Raspberries, I'm going to tip Raspberries each way. Hasn't drawn the best. She finished 4th behind Machine first up, but Raspberries is a horse that goes better second up. Lengths
she?
better. Lengths better second up. Go through
Okay.
her form. She's a better horse second up than first up. And, mate, she's had a win here before, I think. No, she was at Flemington.
Well, she was 3 wide the trip behind my stream.
Yeah. I can see her improving out of sight, so I'm happy to back her each way in this.
I have to back Red Tracer. I thought she was outstanding first up in the Premier, Wait for Age. She comes in here. She is yet to win a Group 1 race, but she has the quality to win a Group 1 race if everything goes her way one day.
She's only beaten half a length in the Group 1 up at Brisbane.
She's got the right barrier. She's going to get the gun run behind them. Just pop her out the top of the straight and straight in the front. Great record second up. Loves this trip. She's a winner of 9 from 20. She's a genuine winner.
Yep.
You can get $5. You can get each way odds.
Beautiful.
You've just take the each way. It's going to run the first three, surely.
I know you don't fancy it, but I'm having to watch on appearance as well, mate.
Oh,
I just thought, I think this horse has come on leaps and bounds in the break from a 3-year-old season.
Who's just walked in here with their bloody phone on? I can't believe it. We've got 3 people in here watching us.
we've got more people in the crowd than we do watching online. Look, I think appearance is...
Who's got their phone on?
I think appearance...
Fair income. Some people have just got no respect, have they, for professionals?
No. Absolutely not. And there's a mute button on that too. I think she's come back good appearance. I thought her first up run behind Pampalone was enormous.
Yeah.
If she's come on again since, and most of Guy Walter's horses do come on, I think she's a big hope.
All right.
Let's do it.
The Carlton Draft, the Lingy Stakes, I could do with one right now. A Carlton Draft, that is, not a Lingy. Punters might be going down with the sinking ship. We're funny, aren't we? Yes.
All right.
What price the topic? Serene Star.
Serene Star's around the $11 mark.
Set weights penalty? No, it's a handicap.
Handicap, mate. No good.
Won there last week. In the last.
Yep.
Beat Miss Marks, Detours.
Yep.
Their form's a good, solid reference
Yep.
for a race like this. We get to the last race. This is the sort of mare that's going to swoop down the outside.
Yep.
They're going to be looking for the outside by now. Big field, mares race. Last up winner on the 7-day backup. Got plenty to like, especially when the favourite in the race has won her 4 starts on rain-affected tracks. When I say rain-affected tracks, she has got one from one on dead, but heavy, slow, that's where she performs outside of a maiden, which she won on a dead track.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Mate, Glows for me. Number 6, Glows. Last start disappointing behind Golden Archer. Took on the boys. Go back 2 starts back. Lady Melksham, Group 3 level. Gave her 2 kilos and was beaten, about 1.5. Meets 1 kilo, 3 kilos better at the weights here. 49-day break. Peter Snowden, I've noticed it before. If a horse puts in a bad run, you can give them a break and they can come out and just blow them away. So, and barrier 10, similar theory to you, can come down the centre of the track. I've stolen your thunder a little bit there, haven't I?
Well, no, you haven't, because I led off with it and you'll be following me down the straight. All right, quickly, very quickly. Sydney, come on, Sydney. We've got to do this because we are really hungry.
Best bet in Sydney for me is Western Symbol. I love the guy. I'm not going to tip against him. I want him to win. I'll be backing him each way. He's close to $5. I just think he's a great bet each way.
Okay. Is that the only one?
That's the only one. That
All
one
right.
you're tipping. I'll let you
Race 3, number 6. I think I do. All right. We didn't after the Derby. He ran the Derby in 2011. Didn't see him for 18 months. First up, I thought he was unreal behind Steps in Time in the Bill Ritchie.
Yes.
That day he beat home Dare to Dream. Dare to Dream's franked that by running 3rd at Wait for Age, beaten that far by Western Symbol and Moraine.
Yep.
Here he is in a handicap on the minimum, and they're going to bet you $13. Just bet each way. He's going really well, this horse. His trials were unreal. The 2 good things of the meeting. Sessions will win.
Yep.
All right. No, that's what I was going to say.
Go on.
No. Sessions will win this. Then he'll be in Melbourne in a fortnight, and I reckon he'll be very hard to beat in the Coolmore. The next race, Dare to Dream. You know I'm a fan.
We're going head to head here.
He went unreal. Well, I'll beat you because I beat you so much better at the weights this time than last time. I've got as much improvement as you because I'm only 3rd up as well after a trip from Europe.
Righto.
So
We'll see.
might be heading down towards Alexis, I reckon, a couple of weeks after that. Might even get in a cup. Could he be Bart's 13th winner? He's the only horse he's got in the stable. It could be.
It could be.
And what am I finishing up with? There's one more. Oh, race 8, Cabernet. Each way. Who left? Is that my phone or whose phone's that? It's probably mine. Yeah, turn it off. Cabernet, another each way special, $13. Her 2 trials have been unreal.
Yep.
Joined the Matt Smith stable. I reckon she's flying. She's gone an alley to get the gun run. She's going to get back, but Randwick 1200 suits a perfect first up. She'll be charging home. You'll be leading out a cheer with 150 to go, that's for sure.
All right.
All right?
That sounds good. I'm happy with that.
Yep.
Yep.
You happy with that?
I'm just distracted by all these
Oh,
phone
I'm
rings.
tipping it's probably Tani. But anyway. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it was.
We'll be back next week for the Cox Plate preview, and happy punting.